evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is my honor to introduce our Master of Ceremonies for the City of Columbia's 38th Annual Martin Luther King Jr. Celebration, a celebration where we not only recognize Dr. King's legacy, but also uplift scholarship recipients and recognize the outstanding efforts of our Richland One schools and City of Columbia Parks and Recreation through our annual food drive. At just 12 years old, our Master of Ceremonies is already making an impressive mark in the entertainment industry. He has appeared in multiple national commercials, including a leading role for Nathan's Hot Dogs, and starred alongside NBA standout Anthony Edwards of the Minnesota Timberwolves in a Foot Locker commercial introducing Mr. Edwards' signature sneaker line. That Foot Locker commercial even appeared in New York City's Times Square on January 1st, 2025. His credits don't stop here. He has appeared on Sesame Street with Elmo, and later this month, in January 2026, you will see him on season 10 of Tyler Perry's hit series, Sisters, airing on BET, BET+, and Philo app. Just last week, on January 16th, 2026, he added another milestone to his growing resume by recording the voice of a cartoon character in New York City. His talent and charisma have also captured the attention of millions online. His video reel on Instagram has garnered more than 2.8 million views and over 271,000 likes. And the most impressive part? He didn't have to travel far to join us today because he is a student right here in Richland School District 1. He is a 7th grader, an honor roll student at Creighton Middle School with big dreams for the future. His goals include one day being inducted into the Richland One Hall of Fame, and yes, owning a yacht. And judging by the way what he has already accomplished, he is well on his way. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving a warm Dreamkeepers welcome to Mr. George Napoleon Thomas Martin, Jr.
Thank you. Good evening, and thank everyone for being here for this wonderful occasion, the 38th Annual Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. celebration. And you all are looking good. Give yourselves a round of applause. And hold up, wait, let's say something about me. I think I look good. Dr. King is very proud of each and every one of us here today. The City of Columbia held this event since 1988 to honor the legacy of Dr. King, celebrate his birthday, again, for 38 years. I'm looking around this room, I'm guessing most of you weren't even born yet. We will start the festivities with the processional and laying of the ceremonial wreath. Please stand and remain standing. We will now have the presentation of colors by the City of Columbia Police Department Honor Guard and the National Anthem by Miss Jasmine Johnson.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rockets rang clear, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Please remain standing as we welcome the Honorable Edward H. McDowell, Jr., City Councilman for Council District 2, who will bring forth the invocation Thank you, sir. Now, let's all join Ms. Jasmine Johnson for a rendition of the Black National Anthem called Lift Every Voice and Sing. The lyrics are displayed on the screen.
Okay. Can I stand right there? Give him a hand. Give him a hand. And a child shall lead them. Thank you so much. Before I pray today, I do want this community to know of the passing of Bishop Redfern Deuce. He died last Friday, and this city and this community of which he was a part of stands with him and with his family. So as I pray today, I would hope and pray that you would bow your heads and remember this man who gave of himself with a vision and with a voice. Let us bow our heads. Creator God, for all that you've done for us, we simply say thank you. You've allowed us to get up this morning to celebrate the birthday and the legacy of Martin King. And for that, we are grateful. We thank you for your presence here today, shining a light on injustice and praying that justice will roll down like water and righteousness like an ever-flowing stream. Touch us and ignite us. Give to us the energy that is needed for life living. Give us the grace that is necessary to move about and to have our being. We ask it. We claim it in your precious name. Amen. Stu.
Thank you. Now, let's all join Ms. Jasmine Johnson for a rendition of the Black National Anthem called Lift Every Voice and Sing. The lyrics are displayed on the screen. We will now have the official welcome from Mrs. Vivian Clark Armstead, President of the Martin Luther King Jr. Neighborhood Association.
Saving the next generation, that's what we're doing. Welcome everybody to the historic Martin Luther King Lower Waverly neighborhood. I'd like to bring you greetings from the local neighborhood association. If there are any association members here, would you please stand? Also, I bring you greetings on behalf of the Martin Luther King Dream Keepers Committee. Would the committee please stand? Thank you so much. We gather here today every year to honor the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King. But more than his legacy, we must also embrace his spirit. We also must remember that it is about service and a day of service. It also reminds us that as we honor this great man, he also said we all can be great because we all can serve. So I'd like to thank Alpha Phi Alpha sorority for the wreath laying and the remembrance of service that we must do. I also, Alpha Phi Alpha, thank you so much. I'd like to thank Mr. E.W. Komati, who started this years ago as a vision. So we have visionaries within us and among us, as Dr. King was a visionary. So thank you so much, Mr. Komati. Happy New Year, everybody. It is a new year. Welcome to 2026, MLK Day. We want you to enjoy yourself. We welcome you to our community. I welcome you on behalf of the City of Columbia, which our mayor will bring greetings as I take my seat. Thank you so much for coming, and welcome to historic MLK Lower Waverly neighborhood.
Good afternoon, everyone. What a great day in Columbia. Celebrations all across our city, from church services this morning to breakfasts, opportunities for everybody to participate in the life and the legacy of Dr. King. But before I continue with the welcome, y'all, let's give George a hand. Y'all are gonna remember one day, I knew that guy. I met him, I saw him when he was 12 years old, because he's gonna rise. If he doesn't become a movie star, he's definitely gonna be our next president. And Lord knows we might could use him right now. We have a great opportunity on behalf of our city council, our city manager. We have our city council members here, Tina Herbert, Will Brennan, Tyler Bailey, Mr. Sam Johnson, our city manager, Teresa Wilson, our Senator Jackson is in the house. We also have our former council members, E.W. Cromartie, Sam Davis, several members of the county council. I see Allison Terracio. I saw a couple other folks here. Once again, I'd like to thank the Alpha fraternity. Give you all credit, give you credit. Thank you for continuing your efforts around honoring Dr. King. Today was an incredible opportunity throughout, but today we have to leave here today with a little bit of a challenge. Because we're here celebrating it, and we celebrate the dream, but the reality is we need to live the dream. Dr. King had some incredible teachings and a lot of challenges. If you've had the opportunity, read up on his book, especially his last book, Chaos to Community. There are challenges there where we need to look within ourselves, within our house, within our city, within our country, about what we can do to make things better. But it has to start within. So I challenge you today, when you leave today, take that challenge, that quantitative challenge of looking at a little soul searching. What can I do to make this world a better place? The time is now. That was the theme today on the NAACP at the State House. Time is now. I believe time is now. So let's join together as a community. And let's continue to grow together, be together, communicate together, solve our problems together. Because that's what Dr. King wanted. He challenged us to start with the enemy within, self-criticism. It's a hard one. It's a hard one. But let's leave here today with that. Thank you for being here. Thank you for participating here. Because once again, this is what shows our community. It wasn't a couple Saturdays ago, we had thousands of people in the street to welcome the monks in the honor of peace. Today, we are with the original peacemaker, Dr. King.
Now, it is my pleasure to introduce our speaker for tonight, Dr. Bobby J. Donaldson. A native of Augusta, Georgia, Dr. Bobby Donaldson now lives right here in Columbia, South Carolina. Dr. Donaldson has been a member of the faculty at University of South Carolina for more than 25 years. He is a history professor and the founding executive director of the Center for Civil Rights History and Research. Dr. Donaldson also holds the James E. and Emily E. Clyburn Chair of Public Service and Civic Engagement, a role that supports engaging with citizens across Columbia and throughout South Carolina. Dr. Donaldson earned his college degree from Wesleyan University in Middletown, Connecticut, and his Ph.D. in American History from Emory University in Atlanta. Dr. Donaldson's research and teaching focuses on African American history, Southern history, and the civil rights movement, with special attention to the lives of everyday people and local communities. Dr. Donaldson works closely with the NAACP and has led major projects connected to Booker T. Washington High School and other historic African American neighborhoods here in Columbia. Dr. Donaldson is the lead scholar for the Intersection art exhibit currently on display at the Columbia Museum of Art. He is also the lead scholar and director of Columbia, South Carolina, 63, called Our Story Matters. A documentary and public history project launched in 2013 in partnership with Mayor Steve Benjamin and Historic Columbia. The project documents the civil rights movement in Columbia and across South Carolina by preserving the voices and experiences of those who fought for justice and equality. Through his work, Dr. Donaldson has helped create public art murals, exhibits, historic signs and markers, oral history interviews, and walking tours that bring history to life in public spaces across our community. He has received many honors for his teachings and community work, including Governor's Awards, recognition from the Urban League, and an honorary degree from Benedict College. Dr. Donaldson and his wife are parents to 2 children, a college sophomore and a 9th grade student. Dr. Donaldson's work helps students and communities understand the past and see how history can guide the future. Before we hear from our speaker tonight, let us enjoy a performance by the J Montage Trio. After the performance, you will hear from Dr. Donaldson and Dr. King. Thank you.
Good evening. How are you doing today? All right, you're welcome to talk. You're welcome to talk. I'm J Montage. This is Dwayne, and this is Andrew Dykes. And we are the J Montage Trio, and it is our honor to be here to give you this medley we came up with. All right? Your friendly announcer. I have serious news to pass on to everybody. What I'm about to say could mean the world's disaster, could change your joy and laughter to tears and pain. It's that love in need of love today. Don't delay, send yours in right away. Hate going wrong, breaking hearts. Stop it, please, before it goes too far. Yeah. Mother, mother, there's too many of you crying. Brother, 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 there's far too many of you dying. Ooh, we got to find a way to bring some light here today. Ooh, Father, Father, no need to escalate. War is not the got to find a way to bring some love here today. Picket lines, picket signs, don't punish me with brutality. Talk to me so we can see what's going on, what's going on, what's going on, what's going on. You know it doesn't make much sense. There ought to be a law against anyone who takes offense at our day in your celebration. Because we all know it's our time. Y'all put your hands together. There ought to be a time that we can set aside to show how much we love you. Sure you would agree, fit more perfectly that we have a party on the day you came to me. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. I can't hear you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Walk together, children. Don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. Walk together, children. And don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. I wanted to begin with those words because I thought it was important to remove the professor from the podium and to remind each and every one of us that today we come to celebrate a messenger and a message. And you need not hear my analysis or my thesis or my dissertation. The words, the record, they're clear. What we just heard to the young students here was not Dr. King in Selma or Montgomery or Birmingham or Memphis or Washington, D.C. What we heard were the words of a messenger on May 8th, 1966, at the football field of Donaldson High School in Kingstree, South Carolina. Mother's Day, May 8th, 1966, 60 years ago. Walk together, children. Don't you get weary. There's a great camp meeting in the promised land. I'm not sure if anyone has been reading the news of late, studying the headlines. If there's ever a time we need the words and the message of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., that time is right now. I want to thank George Napoleon Martin Jr. for the kind and generous introduction. I want to thank Brother Johnson for setting the stage, all the musicians and choirs who are here, the phenomenal dream keepers and young people and their parents who we recognize, to our mayor, members of city council, members of the city management staff, to Kenya Bryant, who has worked closely with us, to our staff at the University of South Carolina Center for Civil Rights History and Research, to the committee and Ms. Vivian Clark Armstead, and the chair of my committee, Ms. Minnie Bivens. Thank you all for the work you've done to make today possible. We gather here today in a classroom. All around us, young people, is a classroom and a textbook. Now, I have spoken on this stage 2 other times. So everything that I have to say about Dr. King has been said. Just play the tape. And so I want to do like Senator Kay Patterson. I'm just giving you a few leftovers, and I'm going to put some gravy on it. And what you hear today is the gravy of the professor. Many people have told me what I should say today, but I don't have the time. They told me what not to say, and I might slip that in. But if I had the time, I would talk about the history of this park. If I had the time, I would tell each of you that it's ironic that this multicultural, diverse, and inclusive crowd gather on these grounds because 70 years ago, no one who looked like me or Councilman McDowell could even touch the grass of Valley Park. If I had the time, I would talk about the efforts to break the cycle of segregation in Valley Park. If I had the time, I would walk you to 1972, when a young activist put a sign on these grounds. He took off Valley Park and he put a sign that said, "The Black-owned Park." That activist was a young man named Redfern Deuce, who went home to be with the Lord on Friday. No one in 1972, Senator Jackson, ever thought that Redfern Deuce would be preaching the word of the Lord. But God works in mysterious ways. If I had the time, I would tell you about 1976, 50 years ago, when 10,000 people gathered on these grounds and marched from Valley Park to the State House, demanding that King become a holiday, demanding that we address inequities in housing and health care and education, and demanding that we address issues of police violence. If I had the time, I would tell you about 1988, when a young councilman named E.W. Cromartie joined Luther Batiste and said we should rename that park of segregation to a park honoring a drum major for justice. E.W. Cromartie, thank you. If I had the time, I'll talk about 1996, 30 years ago, when people came together of many different backgrounds. They gave their dollars, some gave their pennies, some young people gave nickels and dimes to say we're going to build a new monument honoring Dr. King on the edge of King Park. And from the ground came the Stone of Hope. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. A monument going back to Dr. King's famous words at the March on Washington, when he said, we can take a mountain of despair and hew out a stone of hope. If I had the time, I'd walk you up and down Oak, Pine, and Haight Street and call the names of the men and the women who gave their life, their talent, and their time in the service for civil rights if I had the time.
Yes, sir. Yes,
I would talk about a 17-year-old boy in Atlanta, Georgia, named Martin Luther King Jr., who was upset with the conditions of his time and wrote a letter to the Atlanta Constitution. When he was 17 years old, no one ever knew that that 17-year-old will become one of the most influential figures in this country. Young people, when he was 17 years old, no one ever knew that he would speak at the Lincoln Memorial. No one ever knew that he would win the Nobel Peace Prize. And no one ever knew that between 1955 and 1968, he would change this nation. Let me repeat those dates. 1955, 1968. Young people, how many years is that? 13 years. Today we celebrate a man and a movement that in 13 years, think about it, not 40, not 50, 13, changed this nation. If I had the time, I would tell you how in 1955 he came to the public attention during the Montgomery bus boycott, and how he knew in 1955 that the bus boycott in Montgomery was predicated on the efforts of other young women around the country, including a woman named Claudette Colvin, who just passed away last week at 86 years old, and including a woman from right here in this community named Sarah Mae Fleming Brown. If I had the time, I would talk about Dr. King coming to the Township Auditorium in 1959, welcomed by I.S. Levy and Ella Baker and Septima Clark, and I would talk about how Dr. King, in the midst of a storm, said we need rays of hope to block out bigotry and discrimination. If I had the time, I would talk about 1962, when he went on a people-to-people's campaign, where he went to Orangeburg at Claflin College, how he went to Manning to meet those in Briggs v. Elliott, how he went to Charleston and spoke at a church on Calhoun Street called the Mother Emanuel African Methodist Episcopal Church. And in that speech, he said, America has an ailment. America has a pervasive sickness, and that sickness is bigotry and racism. And we need people who will rise up and heal this land. After that speech, they went downstairs to the basement to register people to vote. That basement, the basement of Mother Emanuel Church. That same church in 2015 that caused the nation to stand still when 9 people lost their lives in Bible study. If I had the time, I'd talk about the March on Washington, when hundreds of young people left this community by bus and train and caravan to hear Dr. King declare his I have a dream speech, knowing that back in this state, people called him a traitor. Back in this state, people said he was the most hated man in America. But they came back and said, now is the time to make real democracy. My brothers and sisters, if I had the time, I remind you that on April 3rd, 1968, Dr. King had accepted an invitation to be right here in Columbia, planning what was called the Poor People's Campaign. He said, we've had victories in civil rights, we had victories in voting, but people are still poor. People are still hungry. People are still struggling with affordable housing. So let's begin a Poor People's Campaign. And let's organize on the corner of Gadsden and Washington Street at Zion Baptist Church. News bulletins went out, invitations went out that Dr. King would be in Columbia on April 3rd. But he sent an invitation, a telegram, a text message, young people, telegram. And he said, I cannot be there with you, but I'll soon join you in Columbia. If I had the time, I'd tell you he didn't make it. I'll tell you the next day he was struck down outside of room 306 at the Lorraine Motel. If I had the time, I'd tell you how throughout this country, there was profound dismay and grief. This city was on lockdown during curfews as people were infuriated about what happened. One person who was infuriated was the president of Benedict College, named Brother Dr. Benjamin Peyton, a member of the Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity. And Dr. Peyton gathered a group of interracial ecumenical ministers at Trinity Cathedral Church days after Dr. King died. It was the first time many black and white preachers had gotten together. And Dr. Peyton said how ironic it is that death is what brought us together. He said Dr. King would not be satisfied with this service. He said, today we grieve, today we mourn, but we need to dry our tears. We need to close the hymn book and even close the Bible and get up and walk out those doors and be about the mission of Dr. King. He said, what will you do when the morning comes? And ladies and gentlemen, as we gather here in the valley, in Valley Park, in the valley at a moment of great concern about the future of this country, that is the prevailing question. What will each of us do when the morning comes? One of the great South Carolinians was a relative of Councilman Cromartie. His name was Benjamin Elijah Mays. Dr. Mays was the former president of Morehouse College. And Dr. Mays had the sad duty of giving the eulogy to his favorite student, Martin Luther King Jr. And he said Dr. King was 39 years old when he died, a young man. He said Dr. King achieved great things in 13 years. And then he said to those in the crowd at Morehouse College, it is not how long you live, it is how well. To the dream keepers, it's not how long you live, it's how well. And then Dr. Mays said, Dr. King's unfinished work must be our very own. If I had the time, we could talk about what our work is today. If I had the time. Time is filled with swift transitions. Not on earth unmoved can stand. But today we gather in the valley to say we will build our hopes on things eternal. We will build on the legacy and the message of Dr. King. We will build on the faith of our forefathers. We will build and hold to God's unchanging hand. Imagine if we could come together on a regular basis. Imagine if we could come together not only when Don Staley wins the championship. Imagine if we could come together not only when monks walk through our community in a march of peace. Imagine, isn't that the mantra of the city? Together, Columbia. Let's make that more than a mantra. Let's make that more than a message. Let's make that a mission. And my brothers and sisters, here we are in the valley, Shandon. Here we are in the valley, Waverly. Here we are in the valley, Millwood. Here we are in the valley, the University of South Carolina. Imagine what would happen when we all get together. What will happen when we go down by the riverside one day when we all get together? What a day of rejoicing it will be when we all get together. One day the historian will say they were singing and they were shouting the victory. God bless the life, the legacy, and the lessons of the Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.
Okay. Thank you for such a wonderful message, Dr. Donaldson. We will now have the Dream Food Drive presentation by Kristen Aiken from Harvest Hope Food Bank and Kim Glasgow from the City of Columbia. Please welcome them to the stage.
Go ahead. Yes. Before we begin, can I have the following people to the front of the stage, please? Mayor Rickerman, City Manager Wilson, Mr. Simons, the Assistant City Manager, Dr. Todd Walker, Richland School District 1 Superintendent, and Cy Hughes, Interim CEO of Harvest Hope Food Bank. Can I please get you guys to come to the front of the stage, please?
Thank you. Do I need to wait?
Yeah, get this to the front.
You do it. Oh my God. You got this.
I'm just gonna see, I'm just announcing winners.
It is truly an honor to stand before you today on behalf of Harvest Hope Food Bank as we celebrate the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and the incredible spirit of service that brings us together. Dr. King once said, "Everybody can be great because everybody can serve." This afternoon, we are surrounded by greatness, students, educators, families, and community leaders who have chosen service, compassion, and action. What makes today especially powerful is the role of the young leadership. Leadership is not defined by age. It is defined by action. The students involved in this food drive stepped up, took ownership, inspired their peers, and led with heart. You proved that young leaders are not just for the future of our communities. You are making an impact right now. This year's Honor the Dream Food Drive is a powerful reminder that when our community comes together, real change happens. Because of your generosity, over 1,000 pounds of food will be shared to neighbors across our region. Yes. Your efforts directly strengthen food security right here at home. I want to take a moment to recognize our outstanding school partners who went above and beyond. Kaufman Road Elementary, your students showed up. The leadership can begin at any age. Your enthusiasm, teamwork, and compassion made a tremendous impact. You raised over 383 pounds of food. And Middle School, you demonstrated that service and responsibility go hand in hand. Your commitment inspired others to get involved and give more. You raised over 909 pounds of food. And out of our high schools, Lower Richland High School, your organization, drive, and leadership set the standard. You showed us what happens when young people lead with purpose, raising over 154 pounds of food. Each of these schools is a food drive winner, but more important, you are champions of your community. Because of efforts like yours, Harvest Hope is able to continue serving 20 counties across South Carolina, ensuring that food reaches children, families, veterans, and seniors who need it most. What you collected is more than food. It is hope, dignity, and reassurance that no one is facing hungry. To the teachers, administrative, parents, staff, thank you for empowering these students to lead. And to the students, thank you for proving that leadership starts with compassion and grows through service. As we honor Dr. King's legacy, let us remember that service is not a moment, it is a movement. Today, you showed us that the movement is being led by young leaders who care deeply about their communities. On behalf of Harvest Hope, thank you sincerely.
All right, now comes time for the city leaders. Oh, Mr. Bryan has taken his place. Very good. All right, the city too competed in the food drive, and this is how it fared out. Our third place winner, collecting 190 pounds of food, Greenview Park. Okay. Our second place winner, collecting 350 pounds of food, we had a tie between Drew Wellness Center and Woodland Park. And our first place winner, who always shows up and shows out, collecting 445 pounds of food, Martin Luther King Park. Come on, Sean. You beat Drew Ellis. You did, Ms. Bivens.
Thank you and congratulations to the winners. We will now enjoy a performance by St. Martin de Porres Catholic School Ensemble. Wow, that was a great performance. Please welcome Mr. Henry Simons, Assistant City Manager of Operations from the City of Columbia, who will bring remarks and acknowledgments. After Mr. Simons, we will all join together to sing, "We Shall Overcome."
I don't know if it's fortunate or unfortunate, but I'm not Henry Simons, so, but I am proud of this young man leading our group today. We can't give him one more round of applause, please. Doing a great job, Mr. Martin. So we're gonna go to our sponsorship, recognition of our sponsors right now. They provide so much for this program for us over the years, for our students, for our dream keepers. So we want to make sure we recognize them. If we could get our distinguished guests down in the front again, Mayor Daniel Rickerman, our City Manager, Ms. Teresa Wilson, and our Assistant City Manager, Mr. Henry Simons. As they make their way down, we're going to call out our Friends of Martin donors. And if you're here, if you can, please stand as I call your name. Miss Minnie Bivens, Kim Glasgow, Mr. LaShawn White, Miss Tracy Dixon, Dr. Latasha Harvey, and Miss Veronica Walker. All right. So, as I call your name for the next level of sponsors, please make your way up front. We'll take pictures with Mayor Rickerman, Ms. Wilson, and Mr. Simons, and then you'll take your seat. And as I call your name, please make your way up front. For the activist donors, Mr. Melron Kelly, Deputy Chief of Police, City of Columbia Parks Police Department. Mr. Kenya V. Bryant, Director of Parks and Recreation for the City of Columbia. Representative D.H. Enterprises. All right, our social change donors. Yes, I'm sorry. The law offices of Ernest Cromartie III. Our city manager, Ms. Teresa Wilson. Our assistant city manager, Mr. Henry Simons. Chief Holbrook, no Holbrook. Chief Holbrook, yeah. Mr. William Holbrook Jr., Chief of Police, City of Columbia. Member of Chi Iota chapter of Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. Ms. Viola Robinson Faust, CPA. The Gatling Group, LLC. All right. Our legacy donors, the Alpha Psi Lambda chapter and foundation of the Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. The Omicron Iota Lambda chapter of the Alpha Phi Alpha Fraternity Incorporated. The South Carolina branch of the NAACP, Columbia. NAACP. We don't, something I missed. All right. Love the colors, Ms. Glover. All right, yes, ma'am. Dream Keeper donors. Mr. Aubrey D. Jenkins, our fire chief, Columbia Richland Fire Department. Last but not least, the Culture Club of Columbia. All right, thank you, sponsors. We want to make sure we give an opportunity to the St. Martin, thank you guys, to the St. Martin de Porres Catholic School dance team as well, if they would mind making their way to the front to perform for us today. All right, let's welcome with another big round of applause, please. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations to the winners. And thank you to the dance team. Now we come to the proportion of the program that we have all been waiting for. Please welcome again Kim Glasgow from the City of Columbia as she announces the winners of the Dream Keeper Scholarships.
Yes, ma'am. I want to take it again. Let's give him another round of applause. Isn't he doing a wonderful job? All right, may I have Mr. Bryant, Mr. Simons, the mayor, Ms. Wilson, back to the front, please. More pictures. As I call your name, students, will you come to the front? And then superintendent, sorry. You guys ready to know who won? I'm talking to you guys. Y'all ready to know who won? They not ready, y'all. They not ready. Well, let's start off with our elementary schools. Our honorable mention goes to Ms. Trista Jones from Hopkins Elementary School. Our third place winner elementary is Miss Mackenzie E. Tilley, Meadowfield Elementary School. All right. Our second place winner elementary, Miss Melanie Hernandez Martinez, A.J. Lewis Greenview Elementary School. And our first place winner elementary, Mr. Calvin Hasty, Brockman Elementary School. He was excited about that, y'all. As he should, correct. All right, middle school. Honorable mention, Bryce McKellar, Creighton Middle School. Third place, Elena Wilkerson, Hand Middle School. Second place, Leilani Randall, Southeast Middle School. First place middle school, Natalie Maurice, W.G. Sanders Middle School. That's my alma mater. Yeah. All right. High school, honorable mention, Jenilis Sanchez Martinez, C.A. Johnson High School. Third place, Saya Bakshi, Dreer High School. Second place, Helena Sumter, Richland 1 Middle School. And our first place winner, high school, Miss Akia Chisholm, Eau Claire High School.
Congratulations to all the students who earned the scholarships. Now we will have our final performance of the night from Professor Jeffrey Lampkin and the award-winning Frances Marion Young Gifted and Black Gospel Choir.
Good evening, everybody. Come on, good evening, everybody. We're going to honor the city's request for 2 songs. We're going to cut them short, but we want to make sure we honor the life and the legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Is that all right? Put your hands together if you would. Can I get you to step up on your feet? When we come to praise his name, is that what you come to do even in a setting like this? Come on, walk forward now. We come to praise his name. We honor the life and the legacy of the late, the great Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. And we also honor the life and legacy of the late, the great Richard Smallwood by request of the city. Song simply says, "You are the source of my strength." We can't do anything without our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Do I have any witnesses on tonight? So we honor his life and his legacy. Surrender unto God, saying, "God, I can't do anything without you. I need you, and every part of my life to you." Now come on, right there. Say amen. Amen simply means that it is done. That no matter what the situation is, all is well. Hatred, defeat, any situation that goes on, you put right into the hills. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart. And lean not to thine own understanding. But in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct
That was another great performance. Please welcome Mr. Henry Simons now. He is the Assistant City Manager of Operations from the City of Columbia, who will bring remarks and acknowledgments. After Mr. Simons, then we will we will sing together, "We Shall Overcome."
Come on, y'all give it up once again for Mr. George. It takes a lot to do that. Come on, give him an applause today. It takes a lot to do that for a young man. George, we appreciate you, brother. Good job. Good job. Good job. Thank you, Professor Jeffrey Lampkin and Francis Marion Young Gifted and Black Gospel Choir for, give them another round of applause, please. Thank you so much. I want to take a moment to quickly thank Dr. Bobby Donaldson for such a intentional, passionate, come on, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Thoughtful depiction of the life and legacy of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. I'm always excited to hear him speak. A lot of times he brings me to tears. I hear his passion in his voice and his experiences, so I'm grateful and appreciative of who you are, Dr. Donaldson, to this community and your convictions regarding our African American history. And again, we thank you for sharing the words and encouragement on today. And we want to give you a small token of our appreciation for what you did for us on today. Again, thank you to our mayor, Daniel Rickman, our councilman, Ed McDowell, who represents District 2, of course, Councilwoman Tina Herbert, who is with us today, Councilman Will Brennan, Councilman Tyler Bailey, Councilman Sam Johnson. Thank you all so much for your presence on today. Also want to acknowledge our city manager. Please give our city manager a round of applause in this house, who continues to lead us to our great city. I thank her for her leadership. Also want to acknowledge Dr. Todd Walker from Richland School District 1, our superintendent, who's here with us. Thank you. Thank you to Cy Hughes, our interim CEO of Harvest Hope Food Bank, who is, I think, still in the audience. Thank you, sir. Stand. I want you to be recognized. Thank you for your presence here today. I also want to acknowledge any current and former city council leaders, Wilson County Council leaders, state representatives, commissioners, any former dignitaries. Please stand to be recognized at this time. I know Senator Dow Jackson is here. Thank you so much for your presence. Former Councilman Sam Davis is here. Thank you so much for you all's presence on today. Every person that was on this program today, it's a marathon, but we do it for the right reasons. So thank you so much for your contributions and making this program a success. And once again, give it up for our young MC for the evening, Mr. George Martin Jr. Thank you so much, George. Again, as we conclude, many thanks to our MLK Planning Committee for your time and passion as we plan for this almost a year. All the vibrancy you see here is on behalf of our committee. So Vivian Clark, Minnie Bivens, Vince Gatlin, Tracy Dixon, thank you all so much for your contributions. Madison Rivers from our Parks and Recreation, from our Public Relations Department. Kristen Aiken from the Harvest Hope Food Bank. All of them represent the committee. And I also want to add, in recognition of our Parks and Recreation Department, the diligent planning from our director, Kenya Bryant. Where's Kenya? Kenya Bryant over here. Thank you, Kenya, for your leadership. Kim Mitchell, Deputy Director Doug Elliott, who's over here. Doug Elliott's a little shorter than me, y'all, so we want to recognize him as well. Darius Harris, LeSean White, Dr. Latasha Harvey, Joel, where's Joel? Thank you all so much for your contributions on today. We also want to acknowledge Chief Holbrook in his absence and the Columbia Police Department for their work and support of this event. Come on, let's give them a hand as well. Chief Aubrey D. Jenkins, I want to make sure I get the name right. I want to acknowledge him who's here on the stage with us. Thank you, Chief Jenkins, for your support as well. If I missed anyone, charge to my head, not my heart, I do want to acknowledge finally the MLK Dreamkeeper Scholarship Program was designed for recognizing community involvement, social responsibility, and human service. Established in 1990 by our former City of Columbia Councilman E.W. Cromartie II. With his vision, the Dreamkeeper Scholarship Program has raised thousands of dollars for students throughout Richland School District 1. Please help me acknowledge E.W. Cromartie, please. Thank you, Mr. Cromartie, for your work and diligence on this. Thank you. All right, now this time I'm going to ask Mr. George Martin Jr. to come back as he leads us one final time as we are ready to play our song and also receive the benediction from Councilman Ed McDowell. Thank you all.
Thank you to all of you for being here. And now we are going to sing together, We Shall Overcome.
Let's bow our heads. We feel your presence through the singing and through all the things that has happened here this evening. We are grateful. Grateful for the legacy of M.L. King. Grateful for his sacrifice and the contributions he made. Bless and keep us. Allow this program to be a program of action. Not only stimulation, but action. Allow us to move in ways that might touch the lives of people. Go in peace now. May the love, strength, and might of Christ and the justice of Martin go with you now and remain with you forever. And every heart said, amen.